We didn't even say any words. And I'm looking at her like, what the fuck do you think I do for a living? You think I could just sit here and like look at you for 3 hours? But women enjoy sex just like men do, but women don't get validation from sex like men do. They don't, not quite to the same level that men do. Men, there's like a validate. In fact, there's studies that show that men who have more casual sex have higher self-esteem. Men get a validation that I couldn't even describe it to women. If you're a man, you know what I'm talking about. There's a validation that comes from sex with a woman that you love or sex with someone you just met. There's a validation that comes with it that women don't generally have because women get sex so much easier than men do. Okay? Because of that, because women get more validation from attention than they do straight up from compliance and sex, that's why a long distance relationship, a woman can get her needs met. She can. She gets a ton of attention from her man. Her man dotes on her. She gets to sit there with him for hours of doing FaceTime. I remember I was seeing the one girl and she would sit there in the bathtub for 3 hours doing these FaceTimes with me. We didn't even say any words. And I'm looking at her like, what the fuck do you think I do for a living? You think I could just sit here and like look at you for 3 hours? But she was getting so much validation from the attention she was getting from me. And you know what I wasn't getting? Anything. I wasn't getting sex. I wasn't getting anything. I couldn't take her on a date. I couldn't spend time with her. I didn't wake up next to her. The long distance relationships isn't real. It's only real for women. It's not real for men. I need you guys to understand this. There's no such thing as a long distance relationship. It doesn't exist. Because remember the thing that I said that is the most underrated part of a relationship? It's having good sex with your partner. And you can't do that from a long distance relationship. So they're not real. When you know what you do get a ton of in a long distance relationship? A ton of attention. You know what you don't get any of in a long distance relationship? You get zero compliance. Got it? Great question, man. I appreciate that.